A former Bastrop County Sheriff's deputy who shot and killed a woman while on a domestic violence call is set to stand trial for murder.
And a nationwide debate about police shootings and accountability is throwing a wrench into jury selection. Daniel Willis was fired from his job as a deputy after he was indicted in the February 2014 shooting of Yvette Smith. As Chris Sadeghi reports, finding an impartial jury may be tougher than usual.
It's been 17 months since Yvette Smith was shot and killed by a Bastrop deputy, and what a 17 months it has been.
There's been a lot that's happened since this case.
Ferguson, Missouri happened, Baltimore happened, and then the death of a Texas deputy happened.
We're concerned that that may have an impact, and also the more recent events that have happened with regard to law enforcement officers being targeted.
Forrest Sanderson is the special prosecutor because the DA wanted to avoid possible conflicts of interest. With all that has happened, they know this trial has to be done right. Since Yvette Smith's death in February 2014, police shootings have been in the news a lot. Everyone has an opinion, but the lawyers have to find 12 people in Bastrop County who can be fair.
I think that's why we summoned so many jurors.
Defense attorney Robert McCabe said 450 people were summoned, and on Monday, the juror questionnaire asked for their opinions of police shootings, race relations, and the Black Lives Matter movement. Attorneys want it fair. They also want it here.
This community deserves to hear this case because it happened in their city, in their county.
And they'll be asked to set aside what's been happening in their country. In Bastrop, Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.
Jury selection is expected to wrap up tonight, and then opening statements begin tomorrow morning.
Willis is not the only local officer who could face prison time for a shooting. Another faces manslaughter charges. Former Austin Police Detective Charles Kleinert shot and killed Larry Jackson Jr. in July of 2013. His case has been transferred to federal court since Kleinert was working as part of a federal task force when the shooting took place. Later this month, a federal judge is deciding whether to throw out the case. Kleinert's attorney claims he is protected under federal immunity laws. If his case goes to trial, it could happen as soon as November, according to court documents.